Did you know one of music's biggest stars, Bobby Darin, knew his time was limited? He lived every day as if it was his last, and tragically, he was right. His death wasn't just untimely, it was heartbreakingly avoidable. Bobby Darin wasn't just a singer, he was a force of nature. Hits like Mack the Knife and Dream Lover made him a household name. But behind his charming smile and captivating performances, Bobby hid a life shaped by pain, urgency, and the knowledge that his health was failing. Born in 1936 as Walden Robert Casoto, Bobby grew up in the Bronx, New York. As a child, he battled rheumatic fever, a serious illness that permanently damaged his heart. Doctors didn't expect him to live past 16, but Bobby refused to let that define him. His illness became his fuel to chase greatness. By his early 20s, Bobby had already topped the charts with songs like Splish Splash. But what most people didn't know was that every hit came with a cost. He was racing against time. Bobby's versatility was unmatched. He conquered music, movies, and even activism. He stood beside Martin Luther King Jr. at the 1963 March on Washington and shifted his music to folk and protest songs in the late 1960s. He also started his own record label, Direction Records, to control his creative vision. But while he was thriving on stage, his heart was failing behind the scenes. By the 1970s, Bobby's health was deteriorating fast. He underwent multiple heart surgeries to repair damage caused by his childhood illness. Despite the pain, he never stopped performing. In December 1972, he gave his final performance at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City. Just a year later, in December 1973, tragedy struck. After undergoing open-heart surgery to replace his valves, Bobby developed a life-threatening infection. On December 19, 1973, the infection spread, and Bobby Darin died at just 37 years old. He had been preparing for a comeback tour, but his time ran out too soon. Bobby Darin's death wasn't just a loss for music, it was a story of unfulfilled potential. Despite his short life, Bobby left a mark on the world that's still felt today. From his timeless hits to his courage in the face of adversity, Bobby's story reminds us to live life with purpose. Now here's a question. What's your favorite Bobby Darin song or memory? Let us know in the comments. And remember, sometimes the brightest stars burn out the fastest.